Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with a look at our weather week and a half ahead, and it still looks hot with not much as far as rain as we continue to experience one of the hottest summers on record across the Argletex. Case in point, you can see most days so far this summer where temperatures have reached at least 105. Right now, this summer ranks number 2 behind 2011, and it's possible we could see several more here during the course of the next couple of weeks. That being said, we do have an excessive heat warning, which is in effect through this evening. Probably we'll see a combination of the same and a heat advisory once again tomorrow, as temperatures tomorrow probably will not be as hot as we've seen recently, but the heat index likely will surpass 105 and could approach 110 in spots. So we likely will see that excessive heat warning in spots once again for tomorrow. Burn bans continue to increase as far as their numbers today, adding so far Lafayette and Hempstead counties to the list there in southwest Arkansas, as we do have the red flag warning, which continues for the rest of this Monday with the dry conditions that we have and the low relative humidity. Some rather breezy conditions will make it easy for any fires that start to quickly spread across the area. Not looking at much relief here, as we still have the upper level ridge of high pressure, which is centered to our north across the Midwest. You can see on the bottom of this ridge we do have a disturbance in the Gulf of Mexico. Now this system is going to slide its way towards the west and northwest, and very likely will become Tropical Depression number 9, if not Tropical Storm Harold. The National Hurricane Center now issuing advisories on this potential tropical depression. You can see their forecast does show it becoming Harold before making landfall very late tonight, if not sometime Tuesday morning, as a minimal tropical storm. We will see very little impact, unfortunately. This is obviously several hundred miles away from the Argletex, so its impact on our weather is looking somewhat minimal, to be honest with you. If anything, it'll cool us off just a little bit, or at least prevent it from getting as hot. Here's a look at Robin's Story to Futurecast. You can see that as we move through the nighttime hours tonight, we will see a mostly clear sky, perhaps a few clouds over the southern sections of the area. And tomorrow, as what could be Harold moves inland, we will see a few more clouds mixing in with the sunshine, which will keep temperatures closer to 100 instead of 105. And then as we go through tomorrow night, we will see a mostly clear sky, and it looks like that mix of clouds and sunshine will be in the cards for Wednesday, with nothing significant as far as rainfall chances once again for Wednesday. In fact, we probably will stay totally dry for the rest of next week, and or this week I should say. And this is why the upper level ridge, which is now again off to our north, centered over Missouri, is gradually going to ease towards the south-southwest in the coming days. You can see that movement as it becomes centered over Oklahoma by Thursday, with the center getting closer to us. That may allow for temperatures to rival what we experienced over the weekend. May not be quite as hot, but we'll be in the 105 to 109 degree range across the region with this upper level high. Fortunately, it's not going to be as strong as it is now. It will be weakening as it does move towards the southwest. You can see by the time we get to the first part of next week, that ridge will have moved into the Four Corners area. That will allow more of a northerly flow, which will bring in some drier air next week, which will allow for some cooler nights. And we also will see, with the ridge farther away from us, a little bit cooler days with highs back into the 90s. There's also a low end chance that we could see a few isolated showers or thunderstorms as a result of this. And you can see as we move into the middle of next week, a little weakness forms within this ridge just to the north and east of the Argletex. And given this location, it looks like most of the rain probably will occur to the east of the Argletex, where we have this pitch off of the Gulf of Mexico. If this does form further to the west, then obviously that would change as far as our weather picture and our rainfall chances. But still, the longer range model blend, very pessimistic. No rain here during the course of the next 10 days. Other models do show a chance for maybe a couple tenths in spots, but those areas should be few and far between. Again, the blend has been doing a really good job in its pessimism here over the course of the last couple of weeks, keeping the rainfall amounts to a minimum, and that's definitely what we've experienced across the area. So your forecast looks like this for tonight. We will see a mostly clear sky. It stays warm as we'll see 80 for the nighttime low in Shreveport, 77 in Texarkana, 78 degrees in Marshall. Another rather hot day on the way tomorrow, 104 in Shreveport, 101 in Texarkana, 104 degrees also for the high temperature in Natchitoches. The heat index will approach 110, so again, be careful in the heat. And then as that ridge gets closer to us, temperatures could heat up again, closer to 108 for Thursday and Friday, and then that ridge moves away and we will see temperatures ease into the upper 90s for highs. Lows will fall back into the low to middle 70s as we go through next week. And notice a chance of rain, but those rainfall chances looking very, very slim the way things look right now. So again, the heat continues to be the big story weather-wise across the Argyle-Tex, with very little rain as drought conditions across the area continue to intensify.